The base ingredient list of a crepe is pretty simple. It consists of egg, milk and flour. If you don't mind the added calories and want the best tasting crepe, I would also add a bit of sugar and melted butter. My personal ingredient ratio is like this. I start with cracking one whole egg, add it into a bowl, and for every egg I will add 50 grams of all-purpose flour, and for every part of flour 2 parts milk, so in this case 100 grams of milk. This is skimmed and has 1.5% fat. I will also add a pinch of salt to enhance all of the flavors, and that's basically it. Now, either you can mix everything with a whisk, which is perfectly fine, but can result in some clumps in the batter. If you want to get rid of this, however, you can transfer everything into a blender and then blend this for 15 seconds at maximum speed. This turns the batter into a very smooth consistency. To make savory crepe, I will start with cutting a piece of fat-reduced fresh mozzarella. For this particular recipe, 50 to 60 grams is enough. I will start cutting this into long strips, turn it, and then chop it up again into small cubes. Next is the same amount of deli meat. I'm using Italian ham, but you can also use chicken or beef deli. They all have similar macros and are in fact very high in protein and decent low in calories. This gets chopped up as well, and then it's time to cook some crepe. I will start with adding a touch of oil into a pan on medium heat. Spread everything with a paper towel, and what is cool about using a blender is that you can directly add the batter into the pan without using any additional tools. This is where you have to add some personal feeling, however, because there is no way to measure this correctly. Immediately start tilting and swirling the pan until you have a flat, round looking crepe. Now let this cook for 60 to 90 seconds until the color changes from white to more yellow. That is the sign that everything is set and you can start flipping this. I will now flip this until one side starts to get some brown color. As soon as this happens, I will add a serving of cheese and also some ham. I will also add a couple of cranks of black pepper. This recipe, by the way, will make 3 to 4 filled crepe. Now take a spatula and flip one side to the other to cover everything and let this cook again on both sides until you get your desired browning. This is basically like making quesadillas. When you are done, remove it from the pan and repeat the same procedure with the remaining batter. So for me personally, this kind of crepe is perfect in taste, but I will also try to save even more calories and make another batch. I will start again with 50 grams of flour, 100 grams of milk, but this time instead of an egg, I will add 50 grams of egg whites. This will reduce the calories by around 50 because of no added egg yolk. Another thing that I do a lot is to add the ham and cheese directly into the batter and cook them inside of the crepe instead of filling them. So I will again adding a serving into the pan. This is a lot more liquidy, but don't worry, it will work as well because of the flour that will connect everything and add strength to the crepe. The procedure is exactly the same. Wait until the browning starts and then flip it a couple of times until you're happy. Now as you can see, the cheese and the ham are baked into the batter, which I found really cool thing and add a nice texture. So taste wise, this is more light than the egg yolk batter. I personally would not mind the calories and add the yolk, but that's up to you. I would say just try both and then decide for yourself. The entire recipe for 3 to 4 crepe comes in with 480 calories, 44 grams of carbs, 15 grams of fat and 37 grams of protein, and it's a very easy and quick meal. Click in this video if you want to see how to make another very simple 500 calorie meal, and see you in the next one.